Hey everyone, this is my Patreon Pod reaction to the first episode of Hanasaku Iroha. Now, being a Patreon Pod reaction means it is an anime reaction that was requested by a Patreon supporter at a high enough reward tier to do so. If you're interested to learn more about how that works, you can go to my Patreon, which is linked in the description box below. Now, this anime, I don't really know much about it. I do go into these things pretty much as blind as I can. And all I really got to go on is the title, cover art, and genres, which was slice of life, comedy, drama, I believe. But the cover art does make it look like it takes place at like an inn or something that our main characters work together at, which that could certainly be fun. You know, a similar concept to Konohana Kitan, but I doubt this one has fox girls and stuff, so it probably won't be quite as good, you know, because of that. But, you know, it's probably still going to be enjoyable nonetheless. So, yeah, as a result, I don't really have much to say before I get into it. Just make sure you read the little message down there so you don't leave comments being all confused about what's happening. So you obviously you will want to grab your own copy of this show and sync it up with my reaction for the ideal experience. And because of that, I should probably let you know which version I'm watching. I'm going with the fan subgroup Doki's version that uses the Blu-ray release of the show. That's what I'm using, and if that's what you got, syncing up should be easy. If it's not, it may take a little bit of work to adjust it to fit, but regardless, that's what the situation is, so let's just get into it and see what we're gonna get. 3, 2, 1, play. Hanasaku Iroha. Mother hard at work. Well, I guess so is the daughter. I, pretty sure the mother would know who her daughter was. A lot you're dropping on me all of a sudden. It's a little bit of HUD, but not sure what she's trying to do there. Are you trying to counterattack with another weird question? Weird topic? I guess. Seems like a very interesting mother-daughter dynamic here. Then dry them off. Okay, so she does have one of those. An amused look. So yeah, she seems to be a writer or something. Yeah, why would you talk and with now drinks being involved? That's just crazy talk. Okay. Do you need to get it out? Is it that important? Yeah. Is it really that important? You look so weird. Her voice sounds very familiar. I think it's Irie from Queensblade. That's gonna be interesting. I guess he would have to be. Probably get on that. Maybe work at an inn? Who knows? And that's really not very safe. Might want to stop that. You really shouldn't. That's not a good thing. Not sure you consider that boring. But she might just get a change of scenery depending on how things go. Don't be so mean to your brother. He does seem a little bit weird, but... Why 26? Isn't that kind of past Christmas cake area? Oh, I think she just ditched you, dude. There's one way to avoid someone. I'm pretty sure you want to give a follow-up line to that, but oh well. It is gonna take me a while to stop hearing her voice as Irie, but I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Yeah, I definitely get the impression she's a bit on the poetic side of things. Well, you'll become a different version of yourself, probably. Oh, are we moving? Well, that's not good. Should know how to pick him. I'm not sure you're taking this as seriously as you should. This is a really bad thing. But I think I'm starting to get why she calls her mother a bad role model now. This is just so not good parent behavior. Oh, so that's the Hana from the title. Okay, I get it now. If the flowers are just a diversion, distraction, misdirection. It's kind of good to know where you're going. They're not taking her with her. I'm pretty sure parents are supposed to do that, otherwise they're failures as parents. I mean, you're already bordering on that anyway. But there's the end. Hi. I can't really see it, but... So, you happy to get to visit Granny? It definitely sounds like a nice change of pace, doesn't it? Okay. She almost looks like she's glowing a little bit. Are we building up to something here? Wow, we really are building up to a love confession. Uh, Pretty early for that, but I guess if she's leaving, kinda have to do it now. Okay, he said it. Gotta specify there could be other Ohanas around. A little bit. Oh, don't. Gonna hurt yourself. Well, guess that was kind of a hit and run love confession there. So I guess the response is gonna have to wait a while. Since she's like leaving soon. That's probably a good thing. I wonder what her grandma will end up being like. If she doesn't get along well with her mother, I assume they're two very different people. So So usually anime old ladies are either really kind or really mean. So I wonder what we'll get. That's some very nice scenery. Yes, it's always exciting when you get to the end of a tunnel. I might as well show this since there's no talking. So, I wonder if this will be very disappointing or what. Because she seems to be pretty happy about this, so usually when that's the case, I expect disappointments. I think we've arrived. Yeah, it's the thing from the cover art. Looks much better on the big screen. It's actually a really cool looking place. But will we get along with our coworkers? Will we get along with Grandma? Those are the real questions. You shouldn't just arrive and start messing with things before you even talk to anyone. I think I recognize you from the cover art too. She looks very cute, but also looks like the kind that's hard to get along with. Oh wow. That's pretty harsh. Didn't expect her to be that mean. But I guess that was hers. And she probably just ruined it. Do you want to hear? I was about to say, do you really want to hear it again? Yeah, you can't be mean to somebody that just showed up, but at the same time, you shouldn't pull other people's plants out of the ground right after showing up. So they're both in the wrong here. Yeah, that really was not okay, Hana. Not sure how she could possibly think that was okay to do, but I'll let it go. And here's the grandmother. She looks to lean a little bit to the mean side of things, but she's probably good once you get to know her. Okay, well now that you've said that, it's not gonna happen. Oh, a bucket! At least it seems like it's light from the sound. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna have to work here. You're not gonna just get a nice vacation. I hope you were expecting that. Yeah, this, I'm pretty sure I saw this cleaning thing and Konohana Kitan. Okay, so she was not expecting that to have to actually work. Oh wow, that's a little bit harsh. Maybe a little bit different. Well, that's to be expected. Yeah, can't underestimate the value of such things. Why couldn't Granny just give me candy when I arrived? How dare she put me to work? Who does she think she is? Are you gonna run into that man and answer that question? Oh. No? Usatsuki? Maybe you should stop groping her and get off her. Not a great first meeting there either. Everyone's just so mean on this show, aren't they? But she does look a lot like her mother, so... just smacking her. So, are you enjoying yourself? And who's... Okay, at least she looks nice. Yeah, I believe that. Tomoe. The head waitress, okay. Please teach me well, senpai. Oh, where are we going now? Why do you keep dragging me around? Just got here. Oh, wow. Of course. Oh, wow. I'm not sure we should just be asking her such things. Yeah, we need to say something for next episode. Yeah, I think I said that earlier. In that case, what? What was that leading to? That's what we're gonna call her. Hana made a bad first impression, let's just say. But I'm sure they'll be best friends after a while. Yeah, Death Girl doesn't want to hang out with you. You really can't blame her for disliking you, Hana. You really can't. Well, the truth is the truth. Roommates. Not much of a conversation here. Sure. But yeah, probably not as fun as she's expecting their first day to be. There you go. That was your problem. Well, you don't like it thick? uh, I do like the Death Girl's voice, though. I might look her voice actress up as well. Okay, I don't think she appreciated that. I mean, I think... No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Never mind. Yeah, I bet. Rough first day. A new place. New life. Non-title. Good luck, Ohana-chan. Oh. And there they are, just living it up wherever they're going. Yeah, I want to wait on that a bit. Moldy smell. That's drama for you. It smells like mold. So, how is day 2 gonna be? Any better? Not a lot of time left in the episode, but... Yeah, no one's down there still. We do have a roommate, right? They did say that, right? She's still at it. I'm sure she's more used to this place and the beds and stuff than you are, so it probably helps. Yes. Can I help you? Not sure I like the way you Ryan her. Oh. Oh, Hana, you just murdered a customer. That was unfortunate. Yeah, it's your fault, so... Yeah, just do the bow thing that she's doing. Hana really needs to work on being apologetic when she does things the wrong, because she seems to struggle with that so far. Tatanka. Yeah. Customers are what matter, that's what this whole place exists for. That might be a bit much. Maybe even if you think this, you might not want to say this to her. Very nice animation, honestly. Oh! I mean, she was just kind of sent here, didn't have a lot of choice in the matter. I mean, if you want to get slapped, she probably doesn't mind, so... Boom. Wow, was that like an echo, or did she just slap her like 3 times? I can't quite tell. Wow, yeah, it was multiple slaps, wow. Damn. uh, hopefully that makes Death Grow feel a little bit better. Yeah, you're the one that's the weird one here. You need to get a bit used to the situation here and the differences in thinking. He's still at it. But yeah, Ohana's very much still a very self-centered teenager. Doesn't understand a lot. Very naive, but I'm sure she'll grow a lot as a person through this experience, I have no doubt. Experience of working here. Well then why did you come here? For a vacation? Because that was never gonna happen. You came here because your mother couldn't be bothered to be with you. But your grandmother is willing to keep you here for now, so you probably should be a bit more grateful on that. And our opening? And man, so can't believe she slapped her like 3 times. A couple of girls that work at this inn look similar enough where I know I'm going to get them confused a lot early on. But I'll work on names and stuff going forward. Very busy. Yeah, don't fall. Only you can answer that question, Hana. But okay, that was the first episode of Hanasaku Iroha. And yeah, I mean, nothing too shocking with the general direction of the episode of the show. Like I figured she would be something would happen, she would work at this inn, and she would have a very drastic change in her life as a result. So I kind of expected that much. You know, I didn't quite expect what the mother was like, because she seems very I don't know, weird, flaky, irresponsible. I'm not sure how you really want to put it, but point is, does not seem like an ideal parent. And when she actually went to the end, people certainly had a few things to say about her mother. That was interesting. But you know, Hana didn't seem too bummed out about that initially. Like, yeah, I don't like this boring scenery anyway. Just these stupid giant buildings that pierce the heavens. Like, what's so exciting about that? You know. But yeah, she got the change of scenery that she wanted, but she didn't quite get what she thought she would there. Like, I mean, she said she didn't really have a concrete idea in her head of what would happen coming here. But I guess we could safely say it wasn't a bunch of manual labor and getting yelled at and getting slapped and all that. It's probably not quite what she expected, but it should have been. Clearly, it should have been. But yeah, the mother does not seem like a good mother. Like, from what little I got of her this episode, it does not seem to be the case at all. And we also have a character, what was he, could she call him Sho or something? The obvious male love interest here for our female lead, but at the same time, he's kind of gone, you know, like they're not in the same area anymore. But I'm sure he'll come back in this area at some point. Either he'll come visit the inn or she'll go back at some point, one of the two, and they'll meet up and he'll get his answer. Because he did confess to her before she left, but then he kind of ran off before she could really respond. She was clearly pretty surprised by it. But, you know, she'll have plenty of time to think about it, I guess. So that's something. But Hana really is not good at making first impressions. Is kind of one thing I learned about here. Like, she gets to the end, and what's the first thing she does? What part of the episode was that again? He gets the candy from the lady. The first thing she does is admire how, you know, the nice building and general scenery. But then 5 seconds later, she sees something she doesn't like and then just destroys it. It's somebody else's place. Like, seconds after she gets there, before she talks to a single person. That was just, out of everything in the show, that was what bothered me the most about what, in regards to her actions. That was just so many levels of not okay. Like, it almost seems like the scene was framed like Death Girl was the bad guy, like a mean girl just being mean to her. Like, it was almost framed that way, but that's not at all what it was. Like, she was completely in the rights to get mad at her for that. But you just know that's not how Hana took it, you know? Hana took it like, why is she being so mean to me? Like, why is everyone mean to me? It's not fair. Like, no, you deserve to be yelled at there. So, but just the way Hana acts, she doesn't seem to realize she was the bad guy there, like, objectively. That bothered me a little bit. Especially like later on when she was talking about like she doesn't like me very much, does she? And then the one girl didn't respond, and then she says, well, you could have at least said that's not the case or whatever. And it's just like, honest, she has a good reason not to like you. Like, you need to make an effort to make that up to her if you want her to not hate you. Like, seriously. Which is why I enjoyed the slapping scene probably a bit more than I should have, because, you know, she needed some punishment at some points, and that was maybe a little bit more than necessary, but at least it was something. She clearly has a lot to learn about a lot of things, especially in regards to the end and how it works. Just some of the things she says to her grandmother there make it very clear she doesn't quite have the right mentality to work here yet, but I'm pretty sure that will change over time. It is her first or second day or whatever, so it is a bit understandable, especially when she is like 16 and everything like that. We got to meet a variety of characters. I don't remember most of their names, but we had like an uncle I think she met. There's at least a couple of I think there's at least 3 other waitresses in the place, and there's also a cook that talked with Death Girl. You know, I think criticized her appealing ability or whatever. And I think there's also some other guy that they mentioned, and some girl in a very nice car. Yeah, Mr. Beans, I think is what it was called, the one old guy, yeah. Upkeep and maintenance. Okay, Ren was the chef, okay. Again, I'm not going to get names down yet, but... But yeah, as far as the grandmother's concerned, the biggest mistake she made was the mattress thing. She was trying to air out the futon, but it fell on a customer, which was not a good thing either. So, yeah, I definitely had to apologize for that. And it was like pulling teeth to get her to properly apologize for that. Just like, come on, Hana, get it together. Like, seriously. But, you know, we're basically starting off at rock bottom with her, and we can only go up, right? So, that's one good news. But yeah, by the time the episode ended, Death Girl still very much did not like Hana, so... But like I said, I'm sure they'll become good friends after a while. They'll get to know each other better and everything. Hana will become more tolerable to work with, you know. Stuff like that. But overall, I would say it was a good first episode, you know. So, yeah, just wait and see what happens next. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.